Are you struggling with when to use prepositions like in, on, at, and all the others? Don't worry, you're definitely not alone. Prepositions can be some of the trickiest little words in English. In this video, we're going to be your ultimate guide to finally mastering them. Say goodbye to preposition confusion once and for all. So, let's break them down with clear examples and use cases is crucial. Our topic today is, say goodbye to preposition confusion. The ultimate guide. Prepositions of time. Let's start with using prepositions to talk about time. Here are some of the most common. Use in for larger time periods like months, years, or seasons. We're going on vacation in July. I was born in 1992. The flowers bloom in spring. Use on for specific days and dates. The party is on Friday night. Her birthday is on March 14th. And use at for precise times. The movie starts at 7 p.m. Let's meet at noon for lunch. I wake up at 6:30 every morning. Got it? In July, on Friday, at 7 p.m. Just memorize those uses for in, on, at, and you've got time prepositions down. Prepositions of place. Prepositions also indicate locations and positions of things. For example, use in for enclosed spaces like rooms, buildings, or areas. The cat is hiding in the closet. There are no more seats in the stadium. Use on for surfaces. Don't put your feet on the table. The book is lying on the shelf. Use at for specific addresses or locations. I'll meet you at the coffee shop on Main Street. What's the nearest gas station at this exit? And use prepositions like under, over, behind, between, etc. For relative positions, the blanket is under the bed. The painting hangs over the fireplace. So, visualize where things are to get those location prepositions right. Other common prepositions. Here are some other extremely common and useful prepositions to know. Use for to indicate purpose or reason. I bought flowers for my mom's birthday. He took medicine for his headache. Use by to show the person or means of doing something. This book was written by Stephen King. I get to work by taking the train. Use with for accompanying objects or people. I always drink my coffee with cream. She went with her friends to the concert. Use about when referring to a topic. We talked about the big game last night. This book is about the Civil War. Use to for direction or receiving actions. I'm going to the grocery store. Please pass the salt to me. And those are just the start. There are so many preposition use cases to learn, but getting these basics down first is key. So, there you have your ultimate preposition guide. Keep reviewing those rules for time, place, and common use prepositions like for, by, with, about, and to. It'll take tons of practice to get used to all the nuances of prepositions. But pretty soon they won't be so confusing anymore. Ultimately, the goal was to create a solid, easy-to-follow guide that demystifies prepositions in an engaging, easily understandable way for the YouTube audience. Let me know what other English areas give you trouble. I'm happy to make more videos explaining tricky grammar concepts. That's it for prepositions. See you next time. Hope I was useful today. Please share your comments and don't forget to subscribe.